Welcome everyone to another day of Join Dota League Season number 5. It is going to be a 2-game series as always for the group stage. Team ImpreZa going up against NightRaid for this particular one. I'm of course from HeflaTV, I'm Coucher, and well, I'm gonna be going solo once again because we have so many American casters and everybody is still fast asleep at the moment. But looking at how the draft already progresses, it is the Batrider banned out by NightRaid as well as a Juggernaut banned out by ImpreZa themselves. So nothing massively out of the ordinary. I guess Batrider might not be the most common of bans, but it is definitely one of the strongest heroes for initiation at the moment still, I think. Also, as an offlaner, you have the ability to go into the jungle if the offlane really sucks for you. And yes, well, I do have a statsman, I guess, if you can properly find some stats for us. It's going to be extremely hard, at least team-specific stats for those two teams, I believe. But I guess he can maybe dig up some stats about like heroes in general, the percentage, win percentage, something like that. As Brewmaster is the secondary ban for NightRaid now. Medusa though, whoa, okay, Medusa, second ban from ImpreZa. Maybe they have some experience going up against NightRaid, so we're expecting them to go for like a really early start possibly. And by the way, whoever might be wondering, I do believe NightRaid is, especially with the logo as well, should be from an anime. As of course, some players have the profile pictures of anime as well, so NightRaid should be from Akame ga Kill, I think. Not too sure what the anime was called, but that name definitely inspired from the anime, I believe. But looking at the picks now, Vengeful Spirit the first pick for NightRaid, so starting rather standard. I mean, Vengeful Spirit, all in all, one of the better supports around at the moment. So versatile with his playstyle, can go aggressive, does have the defensive swap. With the minus armor, you can go for early erosion and whatnot. As Team ImpreZa, Lion, the first pick for them, and are we gonna see the flavor of the month? Axe, Shadow Fiend, something like that. I guess Troll Warlord is also available, so they might go for that one. Or whether they're gonna go just a few steps back in time, pick up a Tidehunter, for example, something along those lines instead. But it's going to be Morphling. Okay, I must say, that was not one of the heroes I expected to come out. I mean, Morphling can definitely be strong. Even in the earlier stages, I mean, Morphling isn't considered to be the best hero to just fight early. Usually wants to just keep on farming up. Get, at the very least, his either the Lincoln Sphere to begin with, maybe straight out meta style, just all in all, get that first big item and then maybe start joining the fights. But Morphling, the waveform early on does quite a bit of damage, does definitely pack a punch, so Morphling, although usually yes, you would like to just have a really long extended period when you're farming up, you can still start joining fights earlier on as well. As for NightRaid now, what might we see from them? Batrider, of course, already out of the question because they themselves banned it out. But maybe Ancient Parisian as a secondary support. To be honest, going or starting with two supports isn't the best thing to do, to be honest, in the draft, just because it locks you in. Maybe some supports are heroes that can also be played as cores if need be, but it's just that if the enemy knows your two supports, they can take advantage of that. Just go for, well, let's say maybe NightRaid supports would lack a little bit of lockdown. Team ImpreZa could go for like a Storm Spirit, Weaver, something like that. As well, NightRaid, they are definitely considering this secondary pick quite heavily. 45 seconds and counting down. We'll see how well close they're gonna be to 0 before they get this pick done. I still think like Tidehunter, decent-ish, although I don't think it would be the best possible hero, but Centaur definitely fits the bill. Morphling, the more burst you have against that hero, the better, because otherwise the strength morph will keep on ticking, keep on making him, or it, tankier. Yes, Akame ga Kill. I was right. I have no idea about mangas. Probably, like most animes, do have mangas as well. Or, well, there's first the manga, and then if the manga is popular enough, they make it into an anime. Sometimes it's just an anime, I guess. Sometimes it's just only a manga. I'm totally getting sidetracked now though. Totally. As NightRaid banning out a Naga Siren. Well, thank God for that one. I would not have wanted to see a Naga Siren, that's for sure. Because, well, it can be nice to watch how the Naga player executes the hero, but it's just not fun for the general plan of the game. Because it just means that there's going to be like a farming game, there's going to be no fights. When there's a fight, there's going to be a Song of the Siren to just stop the fight and disengage. So thank God Naga Siren will not be coming out here. As Omni Knight also removed by Team ImpreZa. What could they be planning now with the Omni Knight? Or with the Omni Knight ban, that is. I guess Repel is annoying to go up against, especially if you're the Lion. Just somebody gets repelled, you're gonna have kind of an easy time. NightRaid at the moment, at least with the two healers, don't have too much physical damage at all. They do have return, I guess, from the Centaur and the minus armor from the Vengeful. And they will probably go for some more physical damage, but NightRaid, after seeing the Omni Knight ban, do choose to ban out the Throw Ranger. I guess Throw Ranger with a repel would be somewhat scary for sure. I mean, Lion cannot really do anything to a Throw Ranger all of a sudden. Morphling, at least for the first 30 minutes, couldn't do anything either because the physical damage isn't all that scary until then. Of course, it might not even be scary at that point, depending on how much farm you have. Or then again, it might be extremely scary if you have the necessary amount of farm. I think like the most farmed Morphling I've seen is like Power Treads, Yasha, Lincolns, and a Manta style like 25 minutes in or something like that. That was absolutely ridiculous amounts of farm. It was like 700 gold per minute, like 25 minutes in. Maybe even a little bit more. That was just absolutely ridiculous. But it was like lots of kills, towers, whatnot. But ImpreZa now, it's their turn to delay things out with their pause, and they do ban out the Storm Spirit in the end. Lion, in all fairness, is already a pretty good hero to have up against a Storm. But I guess Team ImpreZa might not be going for too much more. Maybe they themselves are considering an Ancient Apparition, for example. As what might we see from them now? Witch Doctor is still available if they want to go for that one. Skydive Mage might even be a possibility, but then again, Skydive Mage wouldn't be too bad for NightRaid themselves either, because Ancient Seal with the double edge combination is pretty massive. Also, Mystic Flare might be the necessary burst to just kill off anybody really. But Clockwork will be picked up for ImpreZa. Clockwork is decent-ish against Centaur Warrunner. And, I mean, just a team with a Centaur Warrunner that is as well. You coax somebody in, even if Stampede is used, they won't be able to escape that unless they have a 4-step picked up already. As NightRaid, picking up the Troll Warlord as the third one here. So, with this Troll, then they can do a couple of things. They can even go for like an IO Tiny as the 4th and 5th, but if you pick up either one as the 4th, the other one is most likely going to be picked or banned out as the 5th one. So I highly doubt that's gonna happen, but I've seen it only once. The IO Tiny Troll Warlord combination. Aghanim Scepter Tiny with Battle Trance is just from another world. It is too freaking crazy for anybody to handle almost. But Team ImpreZa now, are they going to pick up something that the cogs actually set up as well? I mean, Skydive Mage could be one. Power cogs into Mystic Flare, for example. Easy kills that way. For now though, picking up a Queen of Pain instead. So something with high mobility. So both, well, pretty much all the cores. Clockwork is just tanky, can hookshot to safety if it really comes down to that. Power cogs to disrupt the fights. Queen of Pain with the blink. Morphling, of course, with the waveform as well as the replicate. So they might have some quite easy escapes. NightRaid though, they have decent-ish stuns from that Centaur as well as the Vengeful Spirit, but they might need a tad more to try to deal with this Queen of Pain. Storm Spirit though is already banned out, so they can't go for that one and have the Storm Spirit build like an Orchid or something. And this Queen of Pain, I'm not even too sure or overly convinced that if she should even build an Orchid herself. Maybe a straight of Aghanim Scepter if you can get it fast enough. But NightRaid, 4th pick about to come, and they're going for a Puck. Well, that is a hero I really like to see. Great tempo controller, but this will mean that the Centaur, or not the Centaur, the Troll Warlord is gonna have to play that really hardcore carry position, the number 1. And it might be somewhat hard for them to combat the Morphling later on, but they definitely have some pretty nice aggression. Double Blink Initiators now, the Puck as well as the Centaur Warrunner. Blink Silence, excellent ways to deal with the Morphling as well as the Queen of Pain, both to be honest. Even with the Dream Coil, Queen of Pain, if you blink out, you're gonna break it, which will in the end result you getting stunned, of course. Ancient Apparition was the last ban from Team ImpreZa. Ancient Apparition would have fit the bill for sure. Dream Coil to set up the fight or hold them in place. Ice Blast also excellent ability to deal with the Morphling. Can't really Strength Morph, at least won't get too much use out of Strength Morphing. But funny enough, a Shadow Demon was the ban for NightRaid. I'm not too sure what the plan was there. I mean, I guess you can defensively disrupt anybody who gets jumped, yes. There is a decent synergy with the Morphling as well as that Shadow Demon when you have a maxed out disruption. Because Morphling's illusions are extremely strong, but Team ImpreZa picking up an Enigma now instead. Maybe gonna be a tad greedy, but NightRaid, not too sure that they're gonna be able to pull together lanes that can punish the Enigma being in the jungle. Huh. Well, we'll see how NightRaid want to deal with this. To be honest, they could easily go for an aggressive tri-lane. Have the Centaur play in the safe lane up against Clockwork, possibly. Or how will NightRaid lane this? I mean, every now and then, I have gotten glimpses out of a Centaur Warrunner support. So if NightRaid really want to, they could still pick up another core as well. But that is just so rare. Team Titan, for example, used to run it. But Axe will be the last pick. So going for a jungler of their own. So they're not gonna go punish Enigma. They're just more so gonna take advantage of the fact that Team ImpreZa will have one hero less on the map rotating around for kills and whatnot. So, NightRaid. Axe, definitely a great hero to have in all fairness. The one thing that NightRaid is kind of lacking, I'd say, is heroes that can take full benefit of a Troll Warlord's battle trance. But I really like the Axe, just an aggressive enough pick, and all in all, NightRaid, I think with their kind of lineup, they want to start dominating early on. Team ImpreZa, of course, it's not like they want to sit back and relax completely. Clockwork, once you hit level 6, definitely want to start running around as well with the hookshot, setting up kills with easy power cogs. I mean, Queen of Pain should have enough burst to follow up every time she has a Sonic Wave at the very least, maybe even without that. As, well, we shall see, guys. We shall see how it's gonna work out, but to introduce the lineups as we have a pause. Goddamn pauses, they just have to come out every single time. For what reason? I don't know. But, for NightRaid, Batosai will be playing the Centaur Warrunner, leaving Virus on the Axe, with no chance on the Troll Warlord, leaving Bug up on the Dimension Spirit, and room 4 to play the Puck as the last one. As for the side of ImpreZa, Dian playing the Enigma, fantastic. Up on the Morphling, Yuwach, I don't know, playing the Queen of Pain. Zetzi, playing the Lion, and Meow up on the Clockwork as the last one. And how am I supposed to pronounce this, Lion? I mean, if you really have to say Zetzi every time, it's going to be somewhat hard. But Queen of Pain, why are you so hunched back? That's like really weird to see the Queen of Pain like that. But go has been given. Lion has returned from the loo. And here we go. Easy times ahead. Easy times ahead. Or are there? No. Go has not been given. I guess NightRaid themselves are not ready. Oh god. I freaking hate pauses. From the bottom of my heart, I hate pauses. Okay, so we can just check at the logo then. It should be one-on-one from the anime, I think. I didn't watch it all that long ago, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's directly from the anime or manga, whatever. Hopefully it's not gonna be copyrighted or something like that. Copyright issues, who knows. So ImpreZa what logo do they have for us? Can I zoom out far enough? Oh yes I can. So Team ImpreZa have a solid logo and everything. Nice to see. Good to go. Okay, so they need a second. Gonna be a little while longer. Ugh. Freaking pauses, guys. Freaking pauses. And Roche Pit's water isn't shallow or deep, rather deep enough for me to go into nighttime vision. I wish there were more things to showcase in the river. Because it's so soothing to look into the water or be in the water and have the sky go black. If I remember it during the game when any hero is close to the water, I'm gonna show you what I mean. I've shown it to God knows how many people already, but I find it extremely soothing. And I wish you could make the sky like that in Dota in general. Okay, so we have some stats, yes! Man of Chalk is completely bailing me out here, so Morphling and Lion have a combined 50% win rate. That's horrible, man. 50%, it's... So... with the 50% I have, maybe not so much as a joke, but... Like... What are the odds that you're gonna run into a dinosaur on the street? 50-50, you either are or you aren't. That's like the most retarded thing I've heard, but I heard it in the army from a lieutenant who was a complete bellend. But, well, he used it for way worse purposes as well, a similar thing. Komodos are maybe dinosaurs, crocodiles. Well, I guess crocodiles and komodos are somewhat similar. But crocodiles and dinosaurs, I'm not too sure if I would put them in the same pot. And Australia, man. I've heard it's a really sucky place to live because there's like spiders everywhere for one. Like, how many spiders are there? I've heard like even in cities, like if you're sitting in a park, there's just gonna be spiders on you. I need confirmation, man. I need confirmation now! Oh god! Okay, so... Just one country I never want to visit. Australia, out of the question. I want to go to New Zealand because the scenery there looks freaking awesome. I do believe they shot Lord of the Rings there, right? In New Zealand, so... Maybe go there, but... I don't want to go to a place infested with spiders. Probably, I think you have... Australia has the most... Like, poisonous snakes as well, right? I don't know, Australia sounds like a kind of a destructive country to live in. If you don't know what you're doing, I don't know. But finally we have the game on pause, so we're gonna be able to talk game stuff soon enough. Okay, so we're gonna see how the lanes are gonna plan out. For the time being, it looks like Puck, I think, is gonna be in the mid lane, starting with 2 Iron Branches as well as the Null Talisman. It's not like the Puck really needs the Null Talisman all that bad for early or easier time last hitting, but it's definitely not gonna hurt either. Up against Queen of Pain, who also has a Null Talisman, they're gonna be pretty much tied. Attack animation wise, it's hard to say who has the better one. Maybe Queen of Pain a little bit, but it depends, I think. I mean, if both players are used to said heroes, then I think they're gonna be should be rather even in the mid lane. And it's gonna be a nice matchup to see if it's gonna be that at all. I would think so with Morphling being in the safe lane, but there's a tiny chance that the Morphling might be mid lane instead as well. Having 2 shared tangos for himself, healing cell also, so maybe not, but we'll see in the meantime. There is a 5-man rotation from NightRaid. If they had just kept on going, they might have gotten an easy kill onto the Lion, and well, never mind, they still might get the kill. Lion does start running away, and there are no boots on Sedisbag. So, nothing will happen for now. Bounty Rune picked up by Puck on one side, Clockwork on the other one. So both teams getting their hands on one. Stroll Warlord now heading towards the safe lane. Axe into the jungle, so there's not gonna be some aggressive dual lane shenanigans. But, well, at the moment, it looks like it might even be maybe a solo lane for some time at the very least, with the Troll Warlord up against the Clockwork. And Clockwork, I don't think he's going to do all that bad in that kind of a lane. I mean, Vengeance pretty probably will make his way there as well, given enough time, but before the Clockwork, he's going to enjoy some easy XP, some easy last hits possibly as well. No chance, does mess up one, doesn't get the deny himself quite, but does deny the gold to Clockwork anyway. But that's not going to be the case for too long. I mean, Clockwork, 60 damage, not that hard to get last hits. Third Warlord, only sitting on 50 for now. It's going for the Ring of Passive by the looks of things, having the Ring of Protection. So that's going to be an easy extra 6 damage. And of course, dropping into the Berserker's Rage, the melee form, easy 15 extra damage also. But the thing is, Troll doesn't want to go up too close, because otherwise Clockwork is just probably going to cogs and push him back. Drain some mana top lane though. Center Warrunner taking a lot of damage. Shadow Strike does come out a tad late though. Not too sure if Queen of Pain just hadn't skilled it up before. Was waiting where to maybe get Blink, maybe that one. They still make Center back off, and Center only has one Tango left. So what can he actually do? I mean, at the moment, it's too early to go for that 2-minute rune as well. So does he really want to gank a Morphling? I guess he might be considering it, but he's just gonna hang about. I guess he can't go up too far anyway on the top lane. Lane is ever so slightly pushing towards the dire tier 1, as Lion will come in. Center is around, does have the hoof stop and the double H of Nippy, Earth Spike and the double damage stolen from the Lion. He might even get the kill if only he had Hex. Did skill up Mana Drain on level 2 instead though. That is probably like one of the most uncommon combinations, I think, Earth Spike and the Mana Drain. Just because Earth Spike level 1 is, to be honest, kind of a horrible disable. Yes, it can if it connects on at least 2 heroes, it's a little bit better, but other than that, it's a short duration stun, it's low damage as well, and you can't really do much of anything with it because of that. Whereas Hex, it doesn't do damage, but it's a 2.5 second disable at least. But bottom lane, stun up onto Meow, don't think anything else will come of it, so about 3 minutes in, no first blood drawn by anybody yet. Comparing junglers though, Dian, he's having a really tough time. I guess some of the camps did get blocked early, did have one center to get rid of one, but NightRaid, although they didn't get the first blood, just boarding up the jungle completely screwed the Enigma over by the looks of it. If we compare that to the Axe already level 4, mid lane room, he just kept on man fighting. He knew Morphling had already used that waveform and didn't have enough mana for another one. Now though, suddenly fantastic. If he really wants to, he might even try to attempt something on room 4, especially should the puck use the Illusion Orb beforehand. Tranquil Boots already finished up on that axe, so it's gonna make jungling a hell of a lot easier for him. Whereas the Enigma, well, he's about to hit level 3 possibly after this centaur here. But they need a little bit more detection. I mean, this centaur is running out anyway, so there's gonna be a 4-minute spawn here, so it's gonna make Enigma's life a little bit easier for sure, but he had like 3 camps blocked out earlier. Now centaur does get shadow struck up. Level 2.5, so whatever ImpreZa is losing with the Enigma getting slowed down, they are gaining with Clockwork, getting decent last hits, getting some pretty good levels as well at the time. And Enigma, now as the sentries start to expire, he's gonna start farming faster and faster anyway. I mean, he has the Soul Ring at least, so it's not like he has mana issues to worry about. He even denies a creep from the lane now, just because, well, Mud Golems, guys. Mud Golems suck for most junglers. Axe doesn't care too much about them, to be honest. It's 410 gold. Up on Virus now. I guess maybe rushing straight out Blink Dagger. Maybe wants to tank up a little bit and go for like a Vanguard first. It wouldn't be too bad. I mean, there's Eidolons doing damage, or at least potentially there are Eidolons to do damage. But Virus, even as a healing salve if need be. Top lane though, center does get some mana drained and doesn't suddenly have enough for the hoofstomp. Him trying to go for the hoofstomp and cancelling it meant that he was in that mana burn or mana drain for long enough. Does still survive though, didn't have enough disables to follow up. Lion is level 3 though, so has the Hex and Earth Spike both if he has enough mana for it. But Axe, highest farmer so far, 30 last hits of course. Them being jungle last hits, I think I'd expect Queen of Pain to be a little bit higher on net worth, and that indeed is the case, about a 500 difference even. So sometimes last hits aren't all the information here. But Clockwork out of mana, Magic Stick, no charges there either. If only they had their axe rotate around, get one Berserker's Call, it might be it. If he had that Battle Hunger, maybe that could help out as well, slowing down the Clockwork. Oh! Earth Spike does get dodged and Puck. I'm not too sure if it got damaged by the waveform, I'd say no probably. But that, at least the Lion tried, at least he came out. Tried to get the gank. If it had worked, wonderful. I mean, in first blood, going for a Morphling, definitely not bad. But now, Lion being in the mid lane, Illusion Europe does not connect. I think had the Illusion Europe clipped the Lion, he would have gone for it. But stunned onto Fantastic, stealing the Bounty Rune. Fantastic, does he really want to go for it? Sure looks like it at the moment. Does he have level 6? He does, but there's no replicate. He's puddling up though, and another waveform will get the first blood unless somebody comes to assist soon enough. Scream of Pain, one more right click, that's all they need. Illusion Orb, they need the silence, they get the silence. Dream Coil, waiting for it. First blood comes out, Dream Coil does catch too, as a hasted Vengeful Spirit will get a magic missile, but there's not enough follow-up damage. And suddenly Puck himself, rather low on health. Phase Shift was already used, Scream of Pain gets the kill, 2-0 for ImpreZa. Are they gonna get the third? No, no bottle charges, Morphling. If he had another waveform, I think he might have gone for it, but... that was kind of disastrous for NightRaid, coming in to help like that, yet losing the hero that came to help. Oh god. What can I say, guys? Not a great start, not a great start at all. It's mid lane now. Puck will be coming back to lane, of course, but at the moment isn't all that close to power treads, if he even wants to finish them. But even if he does want to go for a straight out blink, even that's so far away. But Centaur level 3.5, 7 minutes in. Can't even help out the team with the Stampede, whereas Clockwork already level 6, has the bottle, has a magic wand finished. Up to 19 last hits, and well, for an offlaner that's not too bad at all. And I have to say I'm somewhat surprised Centaur is getting this dominated by a dual lane. As, oh god, missing a kill. Queen of Pain jumped bottom lane. Didn't even need the Sonic Wave. Might even go for a kill on Virus. Has the Sonic Wave. He's gonna pop it and get the kill. Oh god, 4-0. NightRaid once again lose 2 cores. Axe, he was getting some pretty great farm suddenly. Well, it's still great to be honest. But Enigma is catching up, about to hit level 6. Does have the headrest towards the mech already, so... Axe, if he doesn't get that Blink Dagger too soon, or let's say in the next like 3 minutes, it's gonna be kind of a letdown to be honest, I think. As well, Smoke is picked up from the Lion. He is level 5.5 as well. So this kind of dual lane on the top side with the Queen of Pain and the Lion being there, just leeching some XP. Of course, well, never mind, Lion hasn't been a part of his single kill. At least hasn't done any damage to help out with those kills. But 4-0, ImpreZa looking good. Looking at the graphs as well, about a 3.5k net worth lead. XP nearing the 3000 mark also. And this Centaur, I mean, I have no idea when he's going to be able to actually go do something useful for the team. Definitely level 6 might be the first starting point for him. But after that, there's still such a long way towards the blink. And say Lion, he's smoked up. Queen of Pain would possibly be a little bit better in dealing with this. Clockwork Rocket Flare also flies out. But the wave is pushing too much for now. With the next creep wave, maybe Lion is going to come out. Smoke is still lasting for long enough, I believe. I mean, it's definitely going to last for long enough for nobody else to know he's around. There is even an observer board spotting out the movements of the Centaur. Toggling the vision, it's just they have easy vision on Patosai. Lion, is he going to make his move? I think he's waiting for Centaur to go a little bit higher up. Of course the creep wave is also dying, so Fantastic cannot really go past the creep wave. It would be signaling too much to that Centaur. But Virus up to 1.8k gold, so he's definitely farming up fast. But oh god, I think it's gonna be fodder. Hookshot does miss completely. Virus does get the Berserker's Call, and suddenly Troll Warlord comes in to help. And with the dunk, Virus, he just juked things out. Of course, Vengeful Spirit coming in to help there as well. So first kill on the board for NightRaid. And a pretty nice one as well in Clockwork, being level 7, Vengeful Spirit, thanks to that getting a little bit closer to his own level 6 now. What's flying out to the Troll Warlord? Just an Ogre Club, so I guess straight out PKB for him it is. Top lane though, Enigma finally has emerged from his jungle, going for the kill, but Axe, having gotten the dunk kill, he has his Blink Dagger now, so that's not a bad timing. He's TPing in as well. They don't know about it. More TPs to come. Berserker's Call does not get the morphing, but the Black Hole does get a Virus in return. Does even get Puck who TPs in Virus. Still alive though. Is he gonna stay alive? There's a Dream Coil, but they lose his life. Hex was used, but Fantastic dropping extremely low strength. Morph. Sonic Wave though catches 2. That's gonna be 3 heroes dead. Only a measly Lion death on the side of ImpreZa, and they're gonna get Vengeful Spirit as well. Hasted Queen of Pain, Scream of Pain to get the kill. Yeah, and suddenly 4 for 1. I thought NightRaid might get the perfect jump with the Axe Blink Dagger, but they just got turned around upon. Nice Hex from Lion as well onto the Puck, delaying out the Dream Coil by a tiny bit. But that was Lion even not being a level 6. Troll Warlord is pushing out the bottom lane, but Lion has arrived, so Lion will be hitting level 6 with the next creep wave here. So that's gonna mean Finger of Death, and well, until anybody gets a BKB, they're gonna be targets. Center though is level 6, means Stampede was even used for the last fight, just didn't really do anything. That's 8-2, the kill score now. 5k net roughly, then that's only with a 1 tower advantage. That's massive. Just they're farming a hell of a lot better, especially this Queen of Pain. 5-0 and 2 already has the first Oblivion Staff. He's gonna get jumped with the Berserker Skull though. He was so close to the second Oblivion Staff. Didn't purchase up a single component of it though. So that's a huge kill for Axe to get like that. Queen of Pain just hung around with too low HP for a, well, too long of a time, just to put it blunt. Rather not blunt. What am I saying? What am I saying? Clockwork now though is about to get our Tranquil Boots, and he hasn't gotten any farm for quite some time now. Still does have 5 assists, so he's been somewhat active anyway with just using rocket flares if nothing else. But the smoke, only about quarter of the duration left. There is a hero coming bottom side, or is it? Never mind, just gonna farm up. Did have his Tranquil Boots disabled. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's the TP. Immediately hexed. Hookshot to follow. I think the hookshot landed on the Eidolons rather than the Troll Warlord, but he's gonna die anyway. Mech comes out to keep Mio in fighting shape. Dream Coil. Berserker Skull catches 2. Axe, well done. He's gonna get the dunk. Oh, yes, he is, I think. Never mind. Doesn't have enough mana. It's on cooldown anyway, but they get 2 kills nonetheless. Yuach did come in the end, so did fantastic. Lion with the Finger of Death. They got the Vengeful low, but Vengeful still alive though. Room 4, can he do anything at all? Scream of Pain was used to just farm up creeps though. So he has the Sonic Wave. Is he gonna pop it as well? They're so low, so many heroes. Sonic Wave waiting for it up. Scream of Pain, reserving mana. There's the Sonic Wave, also catching 2. Really well played by the Queen of Pain thus far. And we do have a pause by the Puck. Okay then, hopefully it's the Axe or the Centaur. Okay, so Puck's keyboard is stuck, but he's dead and is pausing in the middle of such an engagement. I have nothing else to say but that this is weird. It's like extremely weird. But well, we're just gonna keep on going. As there's gonna be a waveform in 2 minutes time. He has a replicate as well if he wants to get closer to anybody fast. Also, Regen Rune is activated on him, so he's gonna get back to full HP unless he takes damage too soon. Queen of Pain, a little bit low on mana, but has enough for a blink. Has still a bottle charge. Scream of Pain cooling off in 2 seconds. I think he's gonna go for it. Adaptive Strike into Virus. Blink, Scream of Pain gets 1 kill. Virus is gonna be next rather. Gets the Berserker Skull off with the Magic Stick mana, but not enough spins, too many heroes, and with just right clicks, they get the kill. Ultra kill for the Queen of Pain. 9, 1, and 2. I guess it's somewhat good that she died before, just because otherwise her streak would be so big by now. But suddenly Orchid is finished 13.5 minutes in with bottle, power threads, and a magic stick. And of course, having started with Null Talisman, that is some crazy ass farm, guys. And up against the Puck, I mean, what is the Puck gonna do? Puck does have his own blink there, so yes, that's great. I mean, I have to say I expected the blink to come out maybe a little bit later. It's fantastic. Also destroys the tower mid lane. They already want to go for more. Stuns onto Chance. The tower, I think, is gonna get denied. Eidolons. No, never mind. They're not focusing on the deny. Hex into the Puck immediately. Earthspike will follow. Never mind. He's waiting for it. Hookshot does also miss on a Hex target. That should not have happened for Miao, to be honest. Maybe it was good that they missed so they didn't have to commit, because Clockwork at the time didn't have too much health or mana to work with. Now though, can bottle up in this rune. Maybe can even go gank with that. If he activates it now though, it will be spotted by this Observer Ward. But man, this Queen of Pain, and of course, even the Morphling 205, going for a straight out shotgun by the looks of things. 7k net worth lead, XP, nearing the 6k mark. Queen of Pain now, just farming, or pushing out top lane. I'm not too sure if she can kill off a center solo without a Sonic Wave. Even with the Orchid being there, it's going to be somewhat hard as... Oh, Virus gets the jump. Berserker Skull, fantastic. Silent stuff to follow. Will it be fine? Ghost Scepter, replicate out. He is going to be fine. Meow though. Even he might be able to run away. Are you kidding me? Nope. Swap back. Yeah, he's going to go down. He's trying to bottle up. Cogs, 5 seconds on cooldown. Blink. He's going to get bashed by no chance. So Clockwork does lose his life, but Morphling, the more important one, survives. Plus, they get the tier 2 with Yuah on the Queen of Pain getting that one down. So 13 to 6 now is the kill score. Yes, they killed the Clockwork, but in the end, losing a tier 2, it's, I'd say, an even trade. And that's going to be enough gold for Lion's Blink. That is huge. 15 minutes in, being level 8, having a Blink on Lion. That is some pretty great timing, especially considering that Enigma, it's not like he's been supporting all that much or anything. It's been the Lion mostly just pulling the weight in supporting items. But Blink will be delivered now out to the Lion soon enough. No chance. Does he have his BKB? Has picked up a Morbid Mask as well. Up to 1.2k gold, but unless anything's on the ground, which there isn't, they're gonna have a pretty long way to go to be like properly fight ready. At the very least, Virus does have himself that Vitality booster, has enough for a Ring of Health, so Vanguard will be finished. Unless he wants to leave it as a casual Vitality or maybe go for like a Rod of Athos or something like that. But ImpreZa, they definitely hold the momentum for now. I mean, they have the mech, whereas NightRaider don't. Just, it's as easy as that, and there's still no Blink, and he's only halfway through, and probably Centaur, he's gonna die now as well. If he gets jumped with the Orchid, he cannot even stampede out, and nope, Blink Earth Spike first, Finger of Death to follow, and they even used the hook shot. I'd say that was overkill, but better safe than sorry. And they didn't have a Queen of Pain there even. Also fantastic. He's split pushing in the meantime on that Morphling here. 2.5k in the bank. Gonna be probably just easy shotgun finished soon enough. Especially if this tier 2 will not get defended. At one point NightRaid, they have to be like, we can't do too much as Berserker Skull was used already, but Fantastic is perfectly fine. Even creates a replicate who gets some spins by himself. Rocket Player came out and oh, Virus is in so much trouble. Can he blink out? He can. So that is nice. I really expected Fantastic to have that replicate attack the axe at all times. Just because assistance was coming. They just need to disable the blink there. Then Queen of Pain could have followed up with an easy just silence, Scream of Pain, Shadow Strike, and I think Sonic Wave was not even necessary to get the kill after that. But Tower down to 500 HP. There is a smoke though. Virus, can he get the Berserker Skull? Oh no, he activated before the blink. I think the Midnight Pulse cancelled the blink. That is so bad. Black Hole will catch 3 heroes as well. Earth Spike already used, so cannot follow as well. They get the 1 kill with the help of the Dream Coil. Sonic Wave was used. Nobody's still dead. Another Berserker Skull. This time around it catches 2 to 3 heroes. They get the dunk. 2 for 2 for now. As are they gonna get the kill? Shadow Strike does get touched by the Illusorer, but Queen of Pain, he's on his tail, gets that Orchid, and that is the kill secured. But all things considered, not that bad of a fight for NightRaid. Then again, if you look at it, ImpreZa, theoretically they lost 2 support heroes. I mean, Enigma, kind of a core, but so-so. Whereas NightRaid, they lost, well, I guess if we look at it that way, it's like 3 cores and they support, but Axe needs momentum, and this so-called support for position Axe is the last, or not the last, the first in net worth rather on NightRaid. But even that's a pretty huge difference with the Queen of Pain as well as the Morphling. And Queen of Pain has the BKB now, Morphling, shotgun finished up. Of course, that was a great Black Hole as well. Puck a little bit late to the party there with the Dream Coil and the silences. And that's gonna be Roshan time now. I don't think they have a medallion on anybody as Yuva. Drops pretty low, has the regen rune, so he's gonna be fine. Hex up onto Roshan as well, buying some more time. Another Shadow Strike. Finally, Eidolons will come in, so it's not gonna be a fast Rosh by any means. But doesn't look like NightRaid have any idea that this is even going on. NightRaid, what's their item progression even here? Or is there any kind of item progression? Troll is getting closer to the BKB. Definitely gonna help out a bunch. I mean, Sonic Wave does still go through, but you should be able to survive if that's like the only thing. As Fantastic. With the ages now, he is more or less fully morphed into agility. But 680 HP is just pretty damn squishy himself all of a sudden. But Lion hasn't been able to pick up anything but wards after the Blink Dagger. Doesn't really need too much more in all fairness. I mean, yes, you can always have more, it's always going to be nice, but this Blink Dagger is 100% the most crucial pickup after getting your own level 6 before. Of course, you definitely want to get more levels, more points into Hex. I mean, it increases by 0.5, half a second every single time you skill it up, the disable of it. But looks like the last outer tier 2 tower already under siege for ImpreZa. Oh god. NightRaid, they're just losing so much ground. 10k plus net worth deficit for them. Almost 7.5k in XP. So ImpreZa, I think, if they have all of their ultimates, well, which they don't at the moment, they're still waiting for the black hole to come out, I think. Before that, they don't really feel like committing too much. Tower. I think it's gonna go down now. They don't even have a glyph to delay things out. Another midnight pulse. Last time around, it's completely screwed over the initiation of the axe. I mean, it's just such a huge area as well. I mean, wow. But tier 2 down. Do they keep on going? Blink Berserker Skull. He catches the target. Nice silenceable, but BKB. No Sonic Wave yet. Hex is there. Sonic Wave is used just to kill the podcast virus. Gonna get Finger of Death. Magic Sticks keep him alive a little while longer, but with that Adaptive Strike, fantastic. Gets the kill and all. They do get rid of the Aegis, so that's nice, but it's at the cost of 2 core heroes. Puck does have buyback. Sonic Wave was also spent, but they do still have the Black Hole. They still have the shotgun. Hook shot will not be there for another 34 seconds. Puck forced to buy back. Another Midnight Pulse is down. If anyone initiates into that, they're just gonna take a lot of damage while doing so. Although Blink silence, Blink Hoof Stomp as well. Finally Center has the Blink, but is it even gonna be enough? Enigma is done for a long period of time, but they're gonna get the kill on Puck. He was swapped out, but with the E-Blade, Center drops so low. Black Hole will catch 2 Troll Warlord in a hell of a lot of trouble. Clockwork will come back in with a Haste Rune, help out with a Rocket Flare. Adaptive Strike once again gets the kill. 5 heroes down. GG is called. ImpreZa, they impressed the hell out of just me. Wow, NightRaid didn't stand a chance here. They had a decentish plan in going for that axe to have a jungler as well. Also, they did make Enigma's life a living hell early on with having lots of camps blocked by sentries. But even so, the center didn't get enough done on the offlane. He was struggling so hard. Level 9 by the end of the game. Got to use a Blink Dagger only once in a 21.5-minute 50-second game. But guys, this is a 2-game series, and so very often those series end as a 1-1 result. So we're gonna head into game number 2 now. We'll see if NightRaid can impress us in return and just come back. But for now, ImpreZa 1-0 up. See you guys in a couple of minutes for game number 2.